Hey, here we go. Geometry 10.8, equations of circles. We're going to deal with this right here. Okay, so let's have a look at that. The equation of a circle in standard form. This is a little bit like the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Just we're using coordinates here. And the coordinates for the center, we call that h. Okay, so there would be h and k. Okay, and then the coordinates for a point on the circle, we'll use the x coordinate, whatever the x coordinate is, and the y coordinate. So there's that formula for you. It's x minus h in parentheses squared plus the difference of y and k squared equals r squared. Alright, so if I want to write the equation of a circle with a center at 1 and negative 8. Remember, this is h and this is k. Okay, so that's how we're going to set it up, and pretty easy. Just plug and play right here. H and k. We have h is 1 and k is negative 8. Now, pay attention there. Negative. If you have a negative, minus a negative, that's a positive. And then the radius is 7. So there we go. That's it. It's that easy. Okay, always remember to simplify. So 7 squared is 49. We want to write an equation of this circle. Well, we know right here h and k, and then we have to figure out the distance. What's the radius? Okay, so h and k can be plugged in. The center is at 0 and 4, and the radius here is 3 units. We can count that. So 3 squared gives us 9, and there is your equation for that circle. Alright, so we want to write an equation for this circle, center here, and passes through 6 and negative 7. Alright, so if I graph that, there's my center, and it passes through this point. Okay, that's my circle, and the radius goes from this to that point. Now I can use the distance formula to figure out that radius. Okay, distance formula. We're going to distance formula that one, and here we go. Gives us 25. Square root of 25 is 5, so it has a radius of 5. Now I could have figured that out because this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So now that I have the radius, I can write the equation. I know the center is negative 2 and 4, and the radius is 5. 5 squared gives me 25. There we go, my equation for that circle. Alright, want to write an equation for this circle. I've got a center at 3 and negative 2. I don't know the radius. We're going to distance formula this one. Boom and boom. Now that's the square root of 13. So we're going to use square root of 13 for the radius. Alright, plug in my center for h and k. Now square root of 13 squared, because radius squared right here, that gives me 13. So there's my equation. Alright, if I know the equation and I want to find the center, well, the center right here, opposite of these two, opposite of negative 4 and of positive 1. So the center is positive 4 and negative 1. The radius is the square root of 9, so the radius is 3. And then graph this, radius of 3, get out my circle and my compass and make a circle. And that's all you need to know for today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the fun we're going to have. Remember to like and subscribe. Smash that like button with your nose, or with your thumb, with your pinky, with your elbow. Tell me, leave a comment in the bottom how you smash that like button.